Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at like 200 subscribers, and just like think about what beautiful of an opportunity this is for you. Like imagine if you could rewind time, go back to Mr. Beast's first couple videos and be like, subscribe, baby. Like, can you imagine if you were one of Mr. Beast's like first couple hundred subscribers? You would be flexing to all your friends about it. You'd be like, oh my god, I knew this guy before he was a multi-billionaire and possibly into small children. With all due respect, please like and subscribe. Honestly, it means the world to me. Only a couple hundred subscribers, but like I said, I'm on the road to 2 million, and you could be one of the first, baby. You could be one of the first to join the mission. It is your boy, Elephunk, right here. Okay, listen. Y'all been asking for my build video for a while, and finally I feel the motivation to come and do it. Okay, so I'm not going to make the intro that long. It's going to be nice and easy. We're going to tidy this thing up. Should honestly be no intro. But I want to let you know that this is the one and done build. And really I can do this by, let's just go to the Xbox. Let's just go to the Xbox.
Looping in an old pirate fort.
No, I'm not there.
And while you're hopping into the Got Next
Y'all still hear me?
be sure to
Perfect.
hit the rebound button to watch
okay,
the
so
latest
this is
episode
what I
of
like to call the
TV.
one and done build, because so many people out there. Look at this. One build made. We can go to new, and I'm gonna have one person in there. Okay, one build, one and done. So many people are out here blasting $9 million worth of VC, just spending money for no fucking reason. This is all I've needed. This is it. The LeBron James Build. I literally made this at 6 in the morning when this game first came out in Mountain Time, my time, and then I went to work. So many of y'all are spending useless money on useless builds, not useless money on useless builds for no fucking reason whatsoever. And I am here to tell you that those days are done. Your build being atrocious days are over if you make this build. I promise you, one and done. I am balling. Gold 1v1 tier, dropping 40 in Proving Grounds 5v5, dropping 40 in the rec. It literally doesn't matter where this build plays. Breaking ankles in the park. Does not matter. I ball out. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just going to get right into this thing. Okay, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to tell you, here's 6'8", 225, 6'10 wingspan. Okay, this is the screenshot y'all are looking for. Now, all of you people who hate me, don't want to subscribe to the channel, you can take this picture and run with it. Go make the build, go have some fun, and that's all you need to know. For those of you who want to watch the rest of this video, I'm just going to explain to you why I have attributes the way that I have them, okay? Driving dunk 89 and vertical at 78. These two are basically one and the same because that's what you need for contact dunks. My build contact dunks really well. I'm still really trying to figure out the stick animations in this game, or not the stick animations, but the release point. I'm really starting to figure it out one-on-ones because I'm getting you basically get the same contact dunk animations each time, right? And so the good ones, you know, like ones where guys are trailing you, one where you're coming from the side, those ones are a little bit easier to time. It's when my guy wants to do a fucking 720 windmill is when I'm struggling a little bit on the release timing, because those take a lot longer. It gets a little bit harder to time, and I'm not sure if that's something that would even go up if you had a 90, like a fucking 99 dunk and legend posterizer. I honestly have no idea. I doubt it though. Okay, so that is the driving dunk. 80 layup is a pretty good threshold for any animations that you're gonna want to get. 85 is also another one of those thresholds, but to be honest with you, I use default small, and layups in this game are terrible. So I make some layups, put on real player percentage timing for your layups, and you'll see a lot more go in. You're gonna miss a lot less of those fucking bunnies. But even with that being said, sometimes I still miss just the most easiest layups of all time. My guy literally looks mentally handicapped out there. Sometimes. I think that's everybody's build now. I don't know if anybody's got a 99 driving layup and they're just like fucking Jason Williams out there, just fucking, or Kyrie Irving, just fucking, putting it in the hoop like that. I don't think anybody's doing that. Standing dunk would have liked to get higher, but unfortunately just the attributes and the rest of my tiers were more important. I still get standing dunks. I can still cut behind the basket and get those dunks. No worries with that. Post control is another one that from last year is a lot more expensive. Last year, post control was like literally free on almost every single build. I made a very similar LeBron build last year, and I had a 92 or 93 post control on it. Only a 70 this year, but it gets the job done. When you're posting up against a small guard on this game who doesn't have strength, these, I don't even think I have all of these badges yet, and I'm still able to spin, do the spin move that was broken last year on those guards. I don't really back my guy down and do like a fucking, like what all the 7-foot post scorers do in the 1v1, the drop step. I'm not really doing that because honestly, I just don't know if I'm even capable of making those kind of close shots. My close shot isn't maxed yet. I'm not even a 99 on my build, and I'm going crazy. So, getting down to the mid-range. Mid-range has been really fucking iffy this year, I gotta be honest with you. Shooting in this game has been weird, but my 76-3 is fucking money. And I'm not kidding you. I can hit shots off the dribble. I can hit shots fading. I can hit shots like I feel like I have a 93 ball sometimes. I think shooting is just something that everybody is finding out, that there's no pure green window anymore. You can't just green every single shot that you take anymore. So honestly, it's a little annoying. It is. I'll make a whole separate video on whether I feel like there should be a pure green window or not. I feel like the arguments can go both ways. With that being said, 76-3 is so good. It's the same. It's so good. It's just like last year, especially now that I have Hall of Fame set shot specialist. It's basically just catch and shoot Hall of Fame. You don't get limitless range, but I don't even feel like if I'm a couple steps back from the free throw line that I'm scared of shooting, or free throw line, 3-point line that I'm scared of shooting or anything. 93 mid is really good, and this is what's going to unlock these badges, right? So I believe you need the 93 for set shot specialist Hall of Fame. We can't get shifty shooter Hall of Fame on this build, but I can with the max +1. So take that into consideration if shifty shooter is something Hall of Fame that you're going for, even on a power forward 6'8". Getting into the shit attributes. Not shit, excuse me, one shit attribute, pass accuracy. This is where your build is not going to play like LeBron James. And honestly, with the game the way that it is, and with passing lanes being so fucking OP, I have played with a buddy who has 89 pass ac, and he gets the same amount of lane turnovers that I do off of passes. You just have to play 20 times smarter than you normally would if you had a higher pass ac. There are a lot of passes I straight up tell my friends I'm not going to be able to make. And also, most of them know that this is an ISO build. I made this build so I could compete on the one score with bigs, with guards, with everybody. And I didn't emphasize these two things, free throw and pass ac, because it's meant to be a park 1v1 build. With that being said, I still rack up a few assists each game. It's not like I can't physically pass the ball. And to be honest with you, I don't even have my pass ac up to a 55 yet. And there are some times when I get steamer animations. Like, I think it's so random. Yes, most of the time my passes are complete dog shit. Sometimes I throw a good pass. Sometimes I surprise myself, honestly. But the build does not pass well. Know that. And there are things that you can tinker. I'm going to talk a little bit about, after I explain all this stuff, about what I would change with the build if I could go back and do it. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't change much. Okay, ball handle at an 80. I think this is a perfect threshold for any bigs trying to dribble the ball. You get good dribble styles. Jalen Green dribble style is one that you get with 75 speed with ball. 80 ball handles the moves. And I think this is what you need to unlock some of Zach LaVine's moves, like the Zach LaVine step back. And those moves are critical to have, if I'm being honest with you, if you want to dribble really well in this game. I won't talk too much more about ball handling dribbles. Really, my opinion on ball handling is I'm like a Joe Nose type player where I ISO, but I'm using 3 to 4 go-to moves that I know are going to set myself up to get open or get my teammates open. Like, I'm not one of those guys that's going boom, tween, 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 tween for like 20 seconds on the shot clock. I mean, sometimes I do be dribbling the clock out too much if my guy's playing good defense. But like, I'm not trying to do 7. I'm not Steezo. I'm not a dribble. I'm not that kind of dribble god. Okay, I'm a scoring god. I score the basketball by any means possible. Okay, enough said. Going into the defensive side of things, if y'all don't know, interior defense is really important in this game. In past 2Ks, you could get away with a high block and no interior, and you would be completely fine. This is not that kind of game. Block is really just for the block animations. If your guy is not getting a block is almost useless. Interior defense is at least putting yourself in position this year to contest shots, to hold your right stick up. 74 has been honestly pretty damn solid for me so far. And from what I hear, like, one thing I really struggle with on the ones court and everyone struggles with is the 7'3" guys, max weight, who are backing you down and just going under the rim. A 99 interior defense on this build is not going to stop that. There's nothing that's going to stop it. All I see are guys who say they have Hall of Fame, legend, post lockdown, and they still can't stop these 7-foot bigs. What you have to do to stop them is use fucking pure IQ, baby. It is not going to come down to your interior defense. I will say this defense and strength combination is good enough to put yourself up in a spot to stop them. It's going to give yourself a chance, okay? Perimeter defense on an 82, it's the same logic with these guards, okay? I actually think an 82 perimeter defense is one of the best decisions I ever made. It's like a perfect medium. It's not too high, it's not too low. I feel like I spent just enough attributes on my perimeter defense. Last year I had like a 57 or something. I've always been a guy who can just play pretty good perimeter defense because I've been playing guard for so long, or at least guarding the perimeter for so long, that I feel like I know where guys are going. So a lot of perimeter defense is just predicting, and it's like guessing where your opponent is going to try to dribble to. So it's recognizing positions on the floor. An 82 perimeter defense I feel like is perfect for me to be able to beat guys to spots. Even against 6'3" guards, I feel like I can guard the perimeter. And especially if I play somebody who's my height and is a lockdown build or something like that, oh my god, the guy has no chance of getting by me. And I'm not exaggerating. 73 steal. This one's a little bit iffy on if I would have changed it or not. I love it being at a 73 for interceptor silver, which I think is a key threshold. Like, I think 73 is the absolute lowest I would go on a steal, and the absolute highest I would go is an 85. In 85, I think you're going to be able to get more plucks. The plucks are really hard in this game. Like, to actually physically rip the ball out of an opponent's hand, unless it's a bump steal, it's difficult. But interceptor is fucking incredible. It's a great badge. You absolutely need a 73 steal on your build, minimum, whatever build you go, okay? Getting to the block, I love 78 block as well. I feel like it gives me enough of a chance to get in guys from behind, pause, getting guys, getting block animations from the front. I'm going to clip highlights of my play after this video is done. I'm done explaining everything. But man, I do get a lot of nice blocks. It's nice. And like I said, interior defense is really where you're going to be walling guys up versus block. Offensive rebound at a 47. This was a mistake I made on this build. It should be higher. Defensive rebound at an 80, I feel like is a pretty good happy medium. I definitely am able to rebound really well on the ones court, especially against 7'3" guys. Like, I feel like my defensive rebound has I'm able to get those boards. In Proving Grounds 5v5 or Rec or Park, defensive rebound being at an 80, I actually kind of struggle with. And not even again, like, it's just hard to track down the boards this year. Like, the rim mechanics are a lot different. It's not just long rebounds all the time. So timing and kind of like your speed to where the ball is going is a lot more important this year, I feel like, than previous 2Ks. I am going to try to upgrade to like gold rebound chaser, I think, when I get my max +1, and just flirt with the idea of what it's like at that level. So yeah, but that's the rebounding. I feel like I rebound well, and a lot of that is just being disciplined, trying to get in position and box guys out. Speed at an 80, agility at a 76. So 76 was for shifty shooter. Gold, I think that's the absolute minimum you should go, although agility is really nice in this game for lateral movement. I personally kind of like what I was saying with perimeter defense. I feel like I can get away because I'm skilled at having a lower agility. I feel like I know where guys are going. I feel like I can beat guys to spots. Okay, speed, I think I wish I would have went higher on this one again, only because I do think speed is actually important in this game, unlike previous 2Ks where 7'3" guys are like just as fast as everybody else in the court. Didn't matter if you had a 50 speed or a 25 speed or a fucking 90 speed. Speed is important. Speed definitely impacts, like, I think your ability to go track down boards. I don't think that's as much of agility. I think speed and acceleration are kind of like the same this year. Yeah, anyways, 84 strength. This is fucking nice Hall of Fame strong handle. I just got this thing on gold, and man, can I tell the difference. I blow past guards and small guards. It's insane, especially on the break. If they're even remotely flat-footed with no strength, I am right past those bitches. But strength is nice, and like physical finisher is something I just unlocked. I haven't even gotten to the potential of it yet. Like I said, layups in this game are crazy. But with real player tiny percentage and now silver physical finisher, I'm looking forward to getting back to you guys in a few weeks on how that plays. And whoops. And then 78 vertical. And this is another one which I'm wondering if it matters more this year than previous 2Ks, because sometimes I've been watching guys who fucking sky up for rebounds ahead of me, and I know that they don't have as high of a defensive rebound as I do. And so makes it a little bit frustrating. Sometimes you don't know every year what's gonna matter and what's gonna not. But I'll tell you what, guys, this build is fucking legit. This is like finding the fucking ray gun, man, in the mystery box. You found your gun. You don't need to fucking take another one. That's it. You're done for the game. No more mystery box for you. I'm telling you. Y'all gotta give this build a chance. Feel free to watch some of the highlights that I'm going to have after this. They're going to be very LeBron-esque. That's how I try to play it. I think LeBron plays the right way, does all the right things. He's the GOAT, for a reason. But man, Inside the Arc Shot Creator is the build name. You get shades of absolute washed players. Not washed. But how am I like Keegan Murray? Keegan Murray has like a 90-plus three-pointer. What are we doing, 2K? PJ Washington? I have a 93 mid-range shot. I have never seen that man take a mid in my entire life. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't even know who Tari Eason is. I watch a lot of the NBA, and I don't fucking know who that is. So, forget the comparisons. This is your LeBron James build. I'm telling y'all, give it a chance. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, anyways, this video already ended up a lot longer than I wanted it to, but if you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm almost up to 200-something subscribers, so please holler at your boy, give me a like, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Enjoy the highlights, and let me know what y'all want me to make next. Peace.